And that's hooked away just wide of Lawson.
All right, cricket fans, get ready, because today we're diving deep into a dream match.
A what-if scenario that'll have you on the edge of your seat.
We're talking Sir Vivian Richards
The Master Blaster himself.
versus Wasim Akram.
The Sultan of Swing. Two absolute legends.
And we're going to break down their strengths
Their weaknesses.
and try to figure out who might come out on top in this epic showdown.
You know what really gets me about this matchup? It's the clash of styles.
Right. You've got Richards, just this force of nature at the crease.
Pure aggression.
And then Akram,
The ultimate thinking cricketer.
a master strategist with the ball in his hand.
Yeah, it's raw power versus calculated brilliance.
Let's start with Sir Viv Richards.
Oh, man.
I mean, just the name sends chills down any bowler's spine.
I've heard stories about how bowlers would straight up avoid eye contact with him.
Really?
Yeah, they were terrified to bowl to him.
I can't say I blame them.
I mean, think about it. You're running up to bowl,
And there's Viv Richards staring you down.
ready to unleash his fury on anything you throw at him.
Not a fun situation to be in.
But it wasn't just his presence that made him so intimidating.
His technique was flawless.
Absolutely. His hand-eye coordination was out of this world.
Like, could he handle both fast bowlers and spinners equally well?
He was equally comfortable against both. That's what made him so difficult to bowl to.
You couldn't just stick to one plan.
Nope, you had to constantly adjust. And even then, he'd find a way to score runs.
Got any examples of that? I mean, any legendary Viv Richards innings that come to mind?
Oh yeah, tons. But the one that always stands out is his innings against England at the Oval back in '76.
I've heard about this one.
It was unbelievable. He just demolished the English bowling attack.
Facing Bob Willis on a green pitch.
Yeah, Willis was bowling fire that day.
Didn't matter to Viv.
Nope, he just went out there and smashed 291 runs.
291.
Unbelievable, right? He was playing shots all around the wicket.
That must have been something else to see.
Oh, it was pure batting genius. Everyone who saw it live still talks about it.
So it sounds like he was pretty much unstoppable.
Well,
Almost.
his aggressive style sometimes led to his downfall.
I guess even the greatest batsmen have weaknesses.
Yeah, like in the '79 World Cup final against the West Indies.
What happened?
He got out early trying to dominate the bowling.
So even Viv could be vulnerable if he got too aggressive.
Yep. Sometimes his desire to attack backfired.
All right, well, let's move on to Wasim Akram now.
Ah! The Sultan of Swing.
Probably the best left-arm fast bowler to ever grace the cricket field.
I'd say so.
But it wasn't just his pace that made him special, was
No, not at all. It was his swing.
it? The way he could move the ball both ways
Almost like it was magic.
left the batsman completely clueless.
I remember watching him bowl and just being in awe.
Especially his mastery of reverse swing.
Now that's a skill that very few bowlers have ever truly mastered.
Tell me a bit more about that.
So as the ball gets older and rougher on one side,
Okay,
it starts to move in the opposite direction to conventional swing.
that sounds incredibly difficult to control.
It is. But Akram made it look like child's play,
He just knew exactly how to use it to his advantage.
especially in the later stages of an innings when the ball was older.
He was lethal. And his Yorker,
Oh man, his Yorker was unplayable,
right at the batsman's toes.
leaving them no chance.
Just ask the English batsman in the '92 World Cup final.
Oh yeah, that was a masterclass in bowling.
2 wickets and 2 balls.
Including that deadly Yorker.
Single-handedly turned the match in Pakistan's favor.
Yeah, he was a game changer for sure.
But earlier you mentioned something about him needing favorable conditions. What did you mean by that?
Well, as great as he was,
Okay.
Akram's performance could be a bit inconsistent depending on the pitch.
Really?
Yeah, on flat pitches that didn't offer much help to the bowlers.
Got it.
He wasn't quite as effective.
Interesting.
He needed a bit of assistance from the pitch or the weather to really weave his magic.
Oh, let's imagine this epic showdown, Viv Richards in his prime,
Oh boy.
going up against Wasim Akram at his peak.
Now that's a clash for the ages.
Who do you think would win?
Oh, that's tough to say. I mean...
It's the Master Blaster versus the Sultan of Swing.
Exactly. Richards with that incredible hand-eye coordination.
And no fear.
You'd be looking to attack from ball one.
Not afraid of Akram's pace or swing.
But Akram's no slouch.
You'd be trying to outthink Richards.
Set him up with clever variations.
Maybe target that tendency to attack early.
Oh, this would be a battle of nerves as much as a battle of skill.
Richards' fearlessness against Akram's mind games.
You've got it.
So who takes it?
Well, Richards' adaptability and power hitting give him a slight edge. match.
But Akram's intelligence and mastery of swing could be the deciding factors.
It's almost impossible to call.
What a matchup this would be. Two legends.
Two contrasting styles.
A battle for cricketing supremacy.
A match that would be talked about for generations.
We can only dream of witnessing it live.
But hey, it's fun to imagine, isn't it?
Absolutely. So for all you cricket fans out there,
Think about this.
if you could travel back in time and watch this epic duel,
Who would you put your money on?
Richards the Master Blaster,
Or Akram, the Sultan of Swing?
let us know in the comments.
We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Until next time, cricket fans.
Keep on swinging.